So I just wanted to do a quick video while this was in my head, because I've just had a client come in to get some plates, and we're going to go fit these later on. And the question came up regarding Brexit, a no deal, and registering your vehicle in Spain. Now we have written a piece on this on our news feed. I'll stick it in the link below. But at the moment, obviously, there's a lot of hoo-ha about what's going on with Boris Johnson, and he's pushing for a no deal, hard Brexit, and how's that going to affect people who have got UK registered vehicles in Spain? Well, it's an interesting one because at the moment, when we register vehicles from outside the EU, they have to go through customs and excise. As you can imagine, it's not tariff free. So to go through customs and excise here in Spain, aduanas as they call it, not aduanas, it's only called aduanas. I just repeated the word twice. They pay VAT and duty, so IVA y aranzal. Okay, normally there is an aduanas agent, which will do this for you. Okay, and you can drive the car actually there to the agent. You might have to hang around a bit while they get the green light. The agent's fee alone is €300. Right, the agent's fee is €300. Okay, so on top of your 31% you'll be paying, all right, it's €300. So for people who are not in the EU, when they bring a car into Spain, there's a lot more. It's not free trade. And this could potentially be the case for UK registered vehicles. If there's a hard Brexit, that could happen. That vehicle is no longer coming from the EU, which means before we register it here, it'll have to go through aduanas, through customs and excise. All right, so what does that mean for people that are caught in the registration process and have got their ITV done, etc., but haven't got to the point where they're registering with Traffico? I don't know. No one knows. What we know is that when we register a vehicle, we have to present the DUA document, which is what you get when you go through customs and excise, to Traffico to prove that the relevant taxes have been paid. They don't ask for that at the ITV. So if they get caught, it could be a case of, even though you've passed your ITV and it's got Spanish Ficha Técnica, if there's a hard Brexit and click over to the 1st of January, then you still may have to take that car back to customs and excise. It's a real possibility. I heard, we were speaking to people, one opinion from a friend of mine whose accountant said that maybe if the vehicle was previously registered in the EU before Brexit, i.e. vehicles, then that won't apply. Could be the case. Other thing is further technical requirements for vehicles outside the EU. Even if they have type approval number, in certain cases we still have to hand in a certificate, which is done by a technician, just to prove that type approval number relates to the vehicle correctly. It's money for a rope. It's rubbish. It's a lot of money. €500 for a certificate that, in my opinion, is rubbish. It really is. So I'm not talking about the certificate of conformity here. It's a different certificate that we have to prove. Even though a vehicle is conformed, has got type approval, if it comes from outside the EU, we have to add extra certification to that. Okay. So yeah, it could be a real problem moving forward. There's hundreds, thousands, millions, no, not quite millions. There's quite a few British cars unregistered on the roads here, and we've got less than 100 days until Brexit. So you need to get registering. That's it. This isn't a scare tactic. What could happen once you don't register them and you're driving around? Well, it becomes a non-EU vehicle. Is the insurance going to be valid? Is the green card going to be valid? Don't know. Not an insurance expert. If you take it back to the UK, what will happen? Well, if the UK now it's been outside of the country for more than 12 months, it's deemed as permanently exported anyway. They might try and charge you VAT and IVA to get, and duty, VAT and duty to get back into the UK. Who knows? So it's a mess. The only advice at the moment can be, if you have got a UK registered car, then you need to get it registered now in Spain before the end of the year. Because in the case of a hard Brexit, we don't know what the tax liability is going to be on that vehicle.